Like, comment, share, subscribe, and do hit different. Cause we about to do a reaction video of Davante Adams saying Moss is better than Jerry Rice. It hit different when pretty much everybody feel like that, unless you're like, it's like saying Julius Erving or Magic Johnson is better than a Jordan or a Brian Kobe type thing. Like, come on, gang. It do hit different. What's crazy is how hard it's gonna be. Like Jordan, Kobe, and then LeBron, like damn near exceeded them, but he can't even be above them. Like the spots are took, bro. Like the first three spots are taken for the best players ever, unless you just do some tremendous shit. And even then, they're still gonna want Kobe and Jordan to be the best. Just telling y'all really what's going on.
Give me your Mount Rushmore basketball. Give me your Mount Rushmore football.
Wideouts football or,
No, you
or
could,
players?
We could do. I'm gonna ask you your top 5 wideouts. You can do all time and you can do current. But I want you to give me your Mount Rushmore NBA players, Mount Rushmore NFL players.
Okay.
Always,
Like
four heads.
Who I think is the greatest or my favorite NBA?
Give me your Mount whatever however you want to list it.
Okay. Obviously MJ at the top. I'll probably go.
Kobe, you better say Kobe.
I'll probably go Brian.
Crazy. It do hit different. Crazy.
Second, Kobe. For me, my favorite basketball player growing up was Allen Iverson.
Okay.
So and that's where I get the shake from and what I brought over to the football world as well. So for me, AI is gonna be probably 4th, and 5th. I could throw in my other favorite, which is probably gonna shock a lot of people. Well, it shouldn't, but if you know me in the way that I play basketball, Darren Williams was one of my favorite basketball players.
Oh, Utah.
So yeah, so that's that.
Whoa. Hey, he did the best 3 and then just put his 2 favorite players like on some humbug shit.
That's the guys that I like.
Darren Williams was a bucket though. I ain't just laughing like he a bum. No, the fuck he not. That nigga's a bucket.
Like the most, if I had to do the greatest, it would maybe just probably swap out the 5th and
got Magic, Bird, Giannis, KD, Shaq.
Yeah, I'll probably have to say I was going back and forth. I was going back and forth. See, and forgive me on the outside world if y'all don't feel the same way, but I never have felt obligated to throw in old greats just because they were founding fathers.
Okay.
I truly think that you got to put the best basketball players, and if I feel that this guy is better than Magic or better than, and I'm not saying specifically him, but whoever, I'm gonna say who I feel like I like the most.
Okay.
So I didn't watch Kareem the way that maybe you watch Kareem, so I'm not gonna put Kareem in there.
Okay.
He's by far one of the best of all time, and that's, I mean, the numbers say it, the legend, all of that. But if I'm picking for me, I would probably say Shaq over Kareem for me.
Not gonna get much argument from that. Okay, give me a Mount Rushmore wide.
Yeah. Hey, facts. But he put Iverson in the top 5 is crazy. Come on, gang. Like, he was supposed to be the top 5 PG type shit. Like Curry. Well, everybody say Isaiah Thomas. The old school Isaiah.
Receivers.
Randy, Jerry, Calvin.
Oh my goodness. Boy, you know something. When you say nigga Megatron for number 3, niggas, Megatron could be arguably number 1. But Moss is always Moss, and then it's like you gotta give Jerry Rice. But that's the thing with football. Why did you just put Jerry Rice out there? Just, I ain't gonna say just because he old, great, but
T.O. and probably Marvin.
You only get 4.
Ooh, you only get 4.
I thought you said top 5. You said Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore
you
wide
said
receiver.
top 5.
I'm gonna let you have top.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you have top 5 wide receivers.
Got you.
Your top 5 wide receivers all time is Randy, Jerry, T.O., Megatron,
Calvin third,
T.O. fourth, and Marvin Harrison fifth.
Yep, that's where I'm at with my
Marvin Harrison from the Colts. I'm not a basketball person. Let me know in the comments. Like, who the fuck is Marvin Harris? Marvin. I'm gonna play
Oh,
my top 5, and I guess we're gonna put Marvin on the bench if it's just a Rushmore.
So Marvin gotta come in if somebody get nicked.
Hey man, I think he'll understand what I'm getting at. You know, I love the fact that I'm saying his name. I mean, it's a lot of receivers.
Yeah, he played for the Colts. I remember Marvin Harrison. He good. I ain't gonna cap NFL Street too. He was one of the niggas I wanted on my squad. Man, I want to play that game again. Like, I wish, man, I didn't grow up, bro. I get sad sometimes because I just want to sit on the game and play the game for the rest of my life. I ain't gonna cap.
To play this game. So it's real tough.
But life in a fucking game.
And that's another one that I was kind of on the tail end of being able to watch, and I still have them in my top 5.
Right.
So that should tell you, as me being, you know, I'm 31 years old.
Right.
I feel like most people are gonna be talking about Marvin gonna be 41 years old.
Right. What do you feel your responsibility as a receiver? Because a lot of times, and sometimes quarterbacks don't take this approach. My job is not to get him ready. But MVS gave you a lot of credit. That says you taught him how to run the routes, you taught him how to be professional. What role do you think you play as a veteran guys, helping the young guys get ready to play?
I mean, that my leadership role is been prevalent for, I mean, really since about, I would say honestly 2017, probably the year before Marquez and them got in the league. That's when it got to a point where I was the, you know, for sure the number 1 guy, and it was essentially my show on offense. So I've been real secure about myself as a player. So I don't feel like me going in, or I'll say this, I feel like I'm doing a disservice to the team and my fellow wideouts by not giving them all the knowledge that I've gotten. Because honestly, a part of what's making it harder year by year is when you know so much and you truly understand the game, you can't just be coached by just anybody.
Right.
Because now
That's how I feel. Like, anybody can't just, like, I've been doing this shit so long.
I'm not just about to buy in. Like, if you come in the league and you don't know much, it's easy to have whatever coach. You got this old dude telling you this and that.
Yeah.
You just gonna go because he's the coach.
Right.
But once you have real experience and you really know yourself, and I've learned from some real gurus.
Right.
Keith Williams, my receiver coach from Fresno State, who's with the Saints now.
Right.
He's taught me 90% of what I know, mentality-wise, technique, all of that, to where now, walking into a room, I got to be with a guy like Edgar Bennett that he understands that I know, so that we work together when it's time to, you know, put together the individual part of practice. We talk about what drills you want to do, because I'm not about to get out there and do no drills that's
not going to help me in the game.
It got to translate. I'm looking at dudes working out in the offseason. These dudes working out with the wideout prints and king routes and this and that. I'm like, who is that dude? Why have we not seen him run routes in the league if he know all this? You know what I'm saying? And it don't always mean that you had to have played to be a good coach. So I'm not saying that. But when I see a dude simulating a kick return and they throwing trash cans at him, I'm like, what are we doing? How is that making you better at football? So you could say you're getting it in, and just say you're doing cardio, because you're not getting better at football. It's better than sitting at the crib, but you ain't getting better at football. And I'm not about to be having nobody throw no trash cans at me in practice to simulate a defender trying to tackle me. So having a guy like EB and AP and being able to work with a coach in situations like that, I feel like it helps me be myself, which I can now share that on.
AP, you talking about Adrian Peterson?
On, you know, Trey Tucker or Jacoby Myers, and we work together. That way I can, you know, shed all of the knowledge and the light that I have and help them. Like, it's not one meeting that go by where we watching practice tape and I'm sitting here like this and I'm just sitting here just taking notes on what I'm doing. At some point I'm gonna be, hey Tuck, like, if you running this, like, make sure right before you at the top, like, I need a real hard burst. He got to feel that you're going deep. If you running that corner pump stop or whatever it is, that last piece, you got to sell that. That's what's going to get them to do it. Because these dudes always ask me, how you work on the releases? Like, what drills you do? I say, you know what I do? Every single time I got somebody pressing, I don't just take that as an opportunity to get lazy and just run around them or do some BS at the line. I'm working every single time. And what that does in turn is instill fear in that man, because now he know, oh, this the guy with the releases. So then half the time it just make it easy because these dudes just retreat because they didn't see me work so many dudes to where now it's just operation don't get abused versus try to be aggressive and really stop them. Yeah. And that just makes your job easier when you're in the driver's seat like that.
Everything should be to set up everything else.
Correct.
I'm running. Trust me, when I run a particular route, I got another route in mind that I'm running off this. Oh, 100%. You just don't know it. 100%. But it's gonna come up in the fourth quarter. Oh, yeah. I promise you.
It is. And I done talked to these boys about my mentality, like, I run a route because you ain't gonna be wide open on everything. No. So you gotta.
They get paid too.
They get paid too, man. They get a not like.
That's what I used to tell my coach. Hey, you gotta beat him on that. Yeah. I said he got a check last week too.
Oh yeah. And I don't even know. So I'm gonna share some light on something that I've never even shared. I've done a few podcasts, but I never even shared this. But I talked to my teammates about it, and I be telling the DBs too, and they just laugh at me for it. But they understand, and they know it's a whole different cerebral approach to this game that I have. Right. I'll run a comeback on you right here. You may see it a little bit better than the next man and get on it. You might be in my hip pocket on it, right? I'm gonna keep coming downhill, and if that quarterback don't throw that ball, I'm gonna stick my foot in the ground so quick and make you think it was a double move and kill you on that when really it was just a comeback. But now your ass think you got killed after you thought you was on me. I done pumped it through the hand up and I'm jumping like, oh, the ball, I need the ball. When really you guarded that well.
You had it covered.
But now your ass think you got beat. Seed. So now it's gonna make him different where I got come back the next time. He gonna be a little bit more
apprehensive about bite jumping it.
Exactly. So
want to join Club SHAY? Become an official.
Oh, he just gave out some gyms, some football gyms on basically like a pump fake, like that nigga. Hey, he didn't translate a lot of basketball to football, man. Shout out to my nigga Davante Adams on phone. I need to get a P5 so I can play all the new games. I'm sticking to Warzone until I upgrade, bro. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not about to get no video games on current gen. Respectfully, like, comment, share, subscribe. He do different. He do. On the shirt.